Yes, our big guest today, Yani Sen, and in 2008 she captured her first major championship title, winning in a playoff over Maria McBride at 12 under par total. Then fast forward to 2010, the A&A Inspiration, 13 under, winning by a single stroke over Suzanne Pedersen, now a two-time major champion. 2010, the Rico Women's British Open, 11 under, she won by a stroke over Catherine Kirk. Big celebration as the hardware continued in major championship form. 2011, the KPMG Women's PGA Championship, 19 under total for Sen, winning by 10 shots, yes, 10, over Morgan Pressel, making it look easy. Then in 2011, defending her title from the previous year at the Rico Women's British Open, 16 under total, winning by 4 over Brittany Lang, a 5-time major champion, the youngest player to ever become a 5-time major champion in golf history. So let's look at how 2015 shook out for Yani Sen. 3 ties for second place in her resume, a tie for 13th at the Rico Women's British Open, again, something that she won twice previously, and 5th at the Sime Darby LPGA Malaysia. So what is she working on in 2016? Well, she's in the simulator now with Damon Hack.
All right, LT, thank you very much. 15 wins by age 23 for Yani Sen. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, very good.
It's great to have you here. We love having guests here on Morning Drive. I want to ask, you've had a unique career, fascinating. You had so much success early, struggle for a few years, but last year things started to come together. The 4 top 10s, as Lauren talked about. What are you most proud of yourself from last year?
I feel like I'm getting more comfortable on the course, especially even before the tournament when I go on the range and I feel I'm ready to go. I feel like I'm the best out here, you know, just try to talk myself that, give myself some confidence that before I going out to play and feel comfortable on the tee and hitting the driver well, I think it's very important for me.
Was there a period of time where you didn't feel confident?
Oh yeah, 2-3 years. I don't feel like, especially after I dropped my number 1 and I feel like I was embarrassing. I feel like I was playing so bad and it was like not even close and I put in lots of pressure on myself and couldn't do it well and try to figure out my swing, and every day I'm thinking, what can I get better on my golf swing, on my mental side. So I was really have a tough time on the course and doesn't enjoy as much, and I'm beating on myself a lot.
Was it tough to even go to the course to play, to compete after you'd had so much success?
It is. It was a little hard because every time I go on the course, I try to win, but I know my game is not there yet. But I have to tell myself, no, I'm here to win. But if sometimes it feels like if I can make cut, I'm happy. This year, last year, I've been working with Bob Rotella, and he told me, because he wanted me to win, and sometimes like I was afraid, how about if I don't make the cut? He's like, if you finish second, if you don't make a cut, if you don't have a chance to win, and who cares if you don't make a cut? Exactly. So it's, I mean, the way he thinks, I think it helps me a lot and keep me very, very simple. So at least now I feel like I'm getting back to enjoy the golf game again. So very happy.
And you also started working with a new swing coach, Claude Harmon III, who has posted some photos of your swing changes on Twitter and Instagram. I would like you to walk me through some of the before and afters. What about your swing have you worked on and changed?
I know, it's incredible. Every time I see this picture, like he always showed me from the last year's swing, and I was like, don't show me this again. I don't remember I had this swing before. It was tough. I always overswing since I was kids because I try to hit hard and try to grip and rip it, and it just, so he wanted me to kind of tighten up my backswing a little bit. It's not getting as much back because sometimes if I go back, my downswing have to go up. So if I can consistently to be a little shorter, so I have actually more power, I can use more of my body to turning through. So that's the one thing I'm always working on, to take a little shorter on my backswing.
Can we see it? I mean, you've been making beautiful rainbows this morning here in our simulator.
This is as good as I've seen any player
peppering
in
the target. Hit some shots for us, Yani. Let's see what you're working with in 2016.
Little shorter backswing.
Wow.
Now she's just showing off.
You've seen this page for nearly a decade. What impresses you about Yani, not just the player, but the person? Her story is as unique as they come.
It is, and she's remained so graceful throughout the struggles as well as the successes. When she was at her peak a couple years ago in the height of her success, she always had a smile on her face, and I'll never forget that, as well as the fact that she absolutely bomb drives better than anybody I've ever seen in this game. She played it in an effortless way, and in a way that made you smile as you watched it. So I am so excited for Yani, because coming from where she's been and the way that she played in 2015, I'm super excited for what 2016 holds.
Would you hit some drives for us? You just talked about the drives. I've been impressed for years. Are you warm enough to do the driver here? I don't want to take you outside your comfort zone here. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Let's see what you got. Let's see if that swing is indeed a little bit more compact, right? A little shorter?
A little shorter.
Okay.
Well, it looked like on the long swing, your old swing, the top of your body almost tipped backwards, right? So the shorter swing, you're able to stay a little bit more behind the ball.
Yeah, yeah, because when I overswing and I come steep, or otherwise I just push way right. So my miss was like right and left, and it was like all over the place.
Lydia, Stacy, NB, you may have some company in 2016.
Absolutely.
How close do you feel to being where you want to be? Not necessarily where you were, because that's a different chapter, but where you want to be now.
I'm very close, and like now I try to not think about what's the outcome. Like I'm focused on my swing and focus on the course to see the shot, and because I feel like if I can see it and I can hit it. So just that's the things I'm focusing on.
We've got a couple more photos from down the line that you can also see your before and after. What was your first instinct when you saw yourself on video?
My hair is shorter.
Well, were you surprised with the positions you were in?
I know, it's crazy. I even don't know I was that bad. That time I thought there was something pretty good in there, but now I feel like there's nothing in there. I think my friend is just afraid to tell me your swing sucks.
Oh, man.
No, but what is it you've
hear
changed
that.
here? It looks like the club head's quite a bit outside.
Yeah, the club head is just square, so it feels like, almost feels like my hand's out, my club's in. So that way I can get my clubs online. But that one, my hand was really inside and clubs really far out. Yeah. So I just try to do the opposite, so feel like my club face is a little square when I turn back.